me and a team of creators raced to Master Prestige in under 7 days, and we were the 3rd account in the world to make it there. And today, I'm going to show you the 5 things that help us speedrun through all 10 prestiges. First is having the right class setup, and that doesn't necessarily mean the guns. I'll get to that later. What I mean is having the right perks, tactical, field upgrade, and wildcard. With the right combination of all of these, it's really easy to rack up that XP. To start, you want to run 3 green perks in order to get the Strategist Combat Specialty, which allows you to get an additional score bonus for objectives and destroying enemy equipment. The 3 perks I ran the most were Flak Jacket, Dispatcher, and Quartermaster. Dispatcher being the most important of the 3, which reduces the score cost for non-lethal score streaks, allowing you to get UAVs faster. But I'll dive into why that makes a huge difference a little bit later. To stay on the same topic, for your wild card, the best by far is Perk Green. And with that extra perk slot, I use Bankroll, which allows you to start each life with 150 score towards your score streaks. And like I said, I'll break down the score streaks here in a little bit. Next, for your tactical, we were rocking the decoy grenade. And although they got a nerf, making it so you don't get XP directly by using them, they do give you free score, which again, surprise, surprise, helps you get your score streaks faster, which is why I still think they're valuable. And last but not least is the field upgrade. The 2 field upgrades that I ran the most were the Trophy and the Scrambler. The Trophy is pretty straightforward. Every lethal and tactical you block, you get XP. And for the Scrambler, you get an assist for every kill in its radius. Next, on to score streaks. With the right score streaks, you can literally print XP. The 3 best score streaks to run are the UAV, the counter UAV, and the harp. These streaks not only help you get kills on the map, but for every kill that your teammates get with any of these streaks up, gives you an assist. And on a smaller map where your team is getting a lot of kills, the assists stack and add up really, really fast, which is the main reason you're using the perks and tacticals that get you these streaks faster. Next, for game modes. The game mode we played the most by far was Hardpoint, mainly because the objective, or sitting on the hill, along with the Strategist Combat Specialty, gives you a massive score bonus. For example, in this gameplay, even though my teammate got a lot more kills than I did, because I got my kills while sitting on the objective, I had way more score.
I got 400 more score than the first place, and he got 30 or like 20 more kills than me.
With that said, the new season has smaller map mosh pits, which do have the potential to give you a lot of score. So play both and see which one levels you up the fastest. Next, we're gonna go over the strategy. During this challenge, we leveled up almost every gun and pushed pretty hard to get as many camos as possible, because for every camo unlock, you get a juicy amount of XP. But this year they added something on top of the camo grind, and they're called Mastery Badges. For every gun, you can get a Diamond Mastery Badge that gives you 10,000 XP per unlock. And to get that Diamond Badge, all you have to do is get 500 kills with each gun. And this goes for ARs, SMGs, LMGs, basically every gun in the game. And this was by far the fastest contributor to our very fast climb. And not only can you do this on the guns, but also lethals, tacticals, and even field upgrades. So as you're doing the camo grind, make sure you keep an eye on these challenges, and after completing one, move on to the next. And before I hop into one of the most underrated way to gain XP, I have to mention that none of these tips matter if you're not focused, which is why I rely on Valvidian's Infused Focus to keep me dialed in for those long grinding hours. Unlike your normal energy drink, Infused Focus is completely different. It uses science-based ingredients that are proven to increase your focus and concentration. It's got a refreshing citrus flavor, and if you're not satisfied, they offer a 100% money-back guarantee. So go try it out and use code Mocryptic for 10% off at checkout. Another really underrated way of gaining XP is doing the calling card challenge. Each calling card challenge gives you 3k XP, and if you complete an entire category, it gives you a juicy 20,000. And most of them are pretty simple. For example, the versatility challenges earn 25 one-shot, one-kill medals, earn 75 point-blank medals with a shotgun, using an LMG with a crossbar, underbarrel, and belt-fed magazine, kill 50 enemies while defending an objective. Using an SMG with no stock, rapid-fire attachments, get 75 hip-fire kills. Using an assault rifle with an extended magazine, kill 5 enemies without reloading, and get a kill with a primary weapon and a pistol in the same life 10 times. And by completing those 6, not only do you get this sick calling card, but also 20,000 XP to help you rank up. So to break it down, the overall strategy: get as much objective score as you possibly can, continue to push for those high kill gameplays, work on gun camos, calling card challenges, and mastery badges for everything in the game. And lastly, I wanted to go over prestige unlocks. As many of you know, when you prestige, you get knocked down to level 1 and have nothing unlocked. But for every prestige, you get 1 prestige token, which allows you to permanently unlock something for the duration of your prestige grind. The first thing we unlocked was the harp, which is usually a level 42 unlock. The reason we picked this first is because I mentioned earlier, for every kill your teammates get, you get an assist. A UAV or counter UAV assist is plus 10, and a harp assist is plus 15. And if you have all 3 up at the same time, the assists rack up the points. Next, for prestige 2, we unlocked perk greed, which is a level level 54 unlock to allow us to use the combination of perks I mentioned earlier. For Prestige 3, we unlocked the AS Vow, which is a level 55 unlock. As I mentioned earlier, the Mastery badges and Mastery camos give you some of the most XP in the game. And because we were racing, we never had any time to use this assault rifle. So we unlocked it to get the camos and Mastery badges. The next few prestiges, we kind of went down the list, unlocking the GPMG LMG, the Compact 92, the DM10, and even the Decoy Tactical. The order on these doesn't really matter as long as you're able to level up the guns and complete the challenges. One thing I'd also like to mention is you don't need to use your prestige unlocks on guns that you already have a blueprint for. A blueprint permanently unlocks the gun regardless of prestige, so just make sure to take that into account. Last thing I want to talk about is double XP. For our race to master prestige, we only had a few double XP tokens and were unable to play during double XP weekend. But that's changed with the introduction of double XP weekends and the ability to get double XP tokens from the battle pass. If you're able to use double XP when unlocking the weapon mastery badges or basically completing any challenge, as you'd probably expect, it can drastically increase how much XP you get per game. So if you have a token, you should work on the challenge until you're about one game away. Pop the double XP and then complete it. You could even do this for multiple guns, getting a few only one game away, popping that double XP, and then reaping the rewards. These are all the tips and tricks that got us third in the race to master prestige, but at the end of the day, getting to master prestige is less about the grind and more about enjoying yourself. So if you do want to get there fast, make sure to drop high kill gameplays, but make sure we're having fun. If you haven't watched my Race to Master Prestige series, go watch it. It was a banger. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.